trouble. As Leviathan, they've lost everyone except for their Ancient Apparition, who's about to fall, and there he goes, and their Lycan, as Boris was able to run away. But Digital Chaos, they just lose their Chen and their Witch Doctor, their two supports, as now they're going to go for that Roche and finish off that Roche, get an Aegis on their side, as they're looking very much in control of this game, I'd say now. As the threat of Leviathan pushing and wiping out a set of racks has kind of ended with just the range racks being the only one going down. I don't really know if Leviathan's going to be able to get any more structure damage in. As I really don't... I really struggle to see how they're going to win any team fights now. The Lycan's good at running in and killing off supports, as we saw in that fight. But beyond that, I don't know. It's so tough going up against a Viper because you're going to get kited. So you need basically... I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. And the thing is that now we're going to see, or we might see, if Digital Chaos even feel like they need to do it, we might see Aoi switch away from going after these Wild Wings, and you've seen him starting to pick up some of the Ancients, and he may not even want to run with just Ancients. He may want to run with the Dark Troll Summoner, which is good at further locking down a Lycan, because you can net him in place. But they may not even feel the need to do that. They might just right-click him down in a Chronosphere. But either way, I feel like right now he's the only real potential threat for Digital Chaos. Yeah, there's some magical damage coming up from the Zeus. Yeah, they have to watch out for big ice blasts. Yeah, you know, Jenkins has some potential there, but really doesn't really have much right-click. He's only hitting for 151 a shot there. In fact, that's going to drop down a little bit as he moves away from the teammate. Yawar's going to get sheeped up there by Jenkins, but now Jenkins is caught in a Chronosphere, and he's going to get right-click down here as... He does not. As that was really weird. Okay. But he doesn't go down there. As Digital Chaos just barely don't get the kill there. Well, they're going to lead with the Yule Scepter onto TC. Here's Boris. Going to pop that Shapeshift, but no BKB, so he just keeps getting stunned by this cask. And he's not able to keep going forward. Now he's going to run into Bulba, who's going to hit him with the W. And reduce, halt all his cooldowns there. As Boris continues trying to run away, he'll pop the Necrobook minions, which block him for a second, but also block Yawar for a bit. But he's not going to be able to get away. He's going to go down, and immediately he buys his BKB, which actually means that he doesn't have buyback, but I think that's the right choice, as he clearly needed a BKB in that engagement. And we really expected the Lycan to pick that up. But now with the Aghanim Scepter up on the Chen, the Void, we've even got a gem on the Chen. We've got basically a Witch Doctor with nothing, but Barry doesn't really need much.
Middle tower is under attack.
He just needs to be, you know, throw out a cask and just kind of be a threat in the fight. He's got his healing aura up, so he's, you know, he's got to be a threat in terms of that. But then he can just stand in the back and drop a Death Ward. And then Leviathan have to respect it in some way. They've got to interrupt it, or they've got to just run their Lycan at him and kill him.
Is under attack.
So he doesn't really need items. Of course, items are going to help him, but that just creates space just by being a Witch Doctor, just by being such a great pick for Digital Chaos. That he's this threat that Leviathan going to have to deal with. His Bulba's going to leap forward. Chronosphere is going to catch Nusham. Has no buyback on the Earth Spirit. As Leviathan, they did have their Lycan just respawn, but now they're losing their racks here and there in a lot of trouble. As we are starting to see Digital Chaos reach that critical mass where Leviathan probably not going to be able to deal with it. As Yawar buys a Basher as well, which he doesn't even have room for just yet. How he's going to try to TP away. The Ice Blast actually is going to miss. He's going to be able to get out of there safely. Once again, Baryu getting hunted down by the Wolf, and he will go down. As Shibi, Thunder God's Wrath, gets the kill. Yeah, with that mid-melee axe going down, it's looking more and more in favor of Digital Chaos. I remind you guys that this is just a best of one. So loser, that's it. You're done. That is the end of the Dota 2 Canada Cup for you. As Apparently my stream's been going up and down. I don't know. Hopefully it'll rebound back here, guys. I really don't know what's going on. But looks like we disconnected some 5 minutes or so ago.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Jenkins is going to spread himself. He's going to try to TP away here. Looks like he will be successful. As Yawar wants to keep going. As they'll find Eagle, and he's going to try to TP out, but will he be able to? No. Mana Void's going to be there from Yawar.
Deliver thee unto death.
He was getting a little lucky there, as there was no bash procs. As of course the Void was attacking there. Yawar actually didn't pick up his basher. It's on the courier right now, but he's actually just going to wait to buy his relic and then fly in an Abyssal instead.
Look at it go!
Well, I feel like this one's just in one of those states where I think it's pretty clear that Digital Chaos are heavily in favor of winning this game.
Invisibility.
And I think they were favored going into the series, but Leviathan went for an earlier oriented strategy. They got some of the tower kills, but they just weren't able to stop Yawar. And now he's over 10,000 gold ahead of the closest hero in the game, which is Jenkins, which really, I mean, he's got a sheep stick, and that's great for CC, but beyond that, he's not doing a lot of damage in the fight. Yeah, I can throw out a Thunder God, or Wrath of Nature. Yeah, I can get some trans up with the Aghanim Scepter, but beyond that, I don't know if they're able to contribute enough to this, as there's a fight going on up here in the top though, and as Bulba and Buryu are going to get a kill there onto Boris. As Digital Chaos, they don't really have to commit to this. Certainly if they see an opportunity, they're going to go for it, but they don't have to. They've only got 3 heroes down here up against 4, and like I said, they're very much in control of this game, and if it goes later and later and later, they're going to feel just as comfortable, because Yawar's going to keep getting bigger. He still has a little bit of room in his inventory to cycle out some items. But I feel like right now they're definitely in a pretty good position just to end the game and to really deal some strong structure damage, as we got 12,000 net worth ahead for them, and that's almost all on Yawar. So he's the big ticket for Digital Chaos, and if somehow Leviathan are able to stop him, then they might be able to hold here. But Bulba's going to get a Chrono off on 2. Nusham's going to go down. Jenkins went down as well. As the tier 3's down, and now the racks start to fall as Digital Chaos looks like they're going to be advancing out of this loser's bracket as well. Maybe I've called a little too early. Leviathan still have some fight left in them. Is Boris going to pop that BKB, pop into that shapeshift form, and just start running at heroes? He drops both supports, but Yawar has done some work on his own as he's dropped Eagle and Jenkins. And now Leviathan going to try to get back to their throne, as Shibby and Boris were taking some damage there. But here comes the big bad Yawar, as he's going to blink on in, and he's going to go after the big bad wolf. And he's going to find that kill. As it's going to be a triple kill in that fight for Yawar. TC gets 1. I think he actually got both. I can't scroll up to see who got the original kill onto the Earth Spirit. But the bottom racks are down, the mid racks are about to fall as well. As Yawar again blinks forward, goes on to Nusham. As that Earth Spirit goes down one more time, and it's just Boris left alive, and there's no way that you can expect a Lycan to try and defend here. And the GG well plays will get called. As Leviathan, we say goodbye to them in the Dota 2 Canada Cup, and we'll have Digital Chaos advancing out of this round and into the next, where they'll be playing in our next series, going up against Shazam. That one, not a best of 1, it's going to be a best of 3. So we've got that to look forward to. I'm going to quickly throw it to a break here, guys. The game is scheduled to start at 9 o'clock, so we should have about 19 minutes before that game starts. So, you know, if you want to go grab a snack or whatever, definitely go and do that. But I'm going to try and figure out what's going on with my internet connection here. Since we disconnected about 10 minutes ago, or at least reconnected about 10 minutes ago, we've had 0 drop frames, so it might be okay. I might try to kick the quality up a little bit and see if we're able to hold that, because like I said, we've got 0 drop frames, so it might have returned to normal. But I have no idea what was going on with everything else earlier. But I'm going to throw it to a break, and we're going to see if we can get that fixed. But once again, guys, thanks again for watching. I'm Niz, and yeah, we'll be back in about 20 minutes with our next series between Digital Chaos, and Shazam.